Let me tell you something. Look it, man. I've been an Atlanta fan for 45 years.
Late night vibes, we're turning up the heat. T-Will on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day. T-Will, shining bright on the airwaves, bringing sports tonight. Atlanta heart, with a soul so free. My ATL sports show, it's the place to be.
Hello. Welcome everyone out there in Falcon sports world, land, universe, multiverse, wherever. It's your host T Will on the For My ATL Sports Network on YouTube. And hey man, quick recap of the Falcons game. Just kind of wanted to go with you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well on this Monday. Hopefully you had time to digest the loss, I guess. I don't want to say embrace the suck, although, sometimes it feels that way. But hopefully you guys had time to embrace the loss, embrace what we went through, the whole nine. So Patriots defeat the Falcons 24-23 in Foxborough. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of torn about it because on the one hand, these guys played their butts off. Defense got you 2 turnovers, 6 sacks. Bijan, Kyle Pitts, and specifically Drake London made some great catches yesterday. Great catches. Bijan made 2 catches where he goes up with one hand, I think the left hand, and he did it not once but twice. These throws were not great. Goes up, bails out Penix, catches the ball, gains a few yards off of it. Great catch. There's a throw to Kyle where he stretches out. I mean, full extension. Pulls in the ball, comes down, and I think it was for a first down. It was a great catch. And then, last but not least, that catch in the end zone where Drake goes up. I believe he might have caught it with his right hand. It's in the end zone, pulls it close to his body, gets his one leg down and then his other leg or a knee or whatever down, rolls over, maintains possession of the ball. I mean, just a phenomenal grab. Outstanding. The defense in the first half, Jalen Walker creates a turnover, and JPJ picks up the fumble and basically runs it down to the 10 or 5 or whatever. And we chip it in from there. But these guys really played great. Jesse Bates with an interception yesterday to stop a possession. Penix threw for 3 touchdowns. Drake caught all 3. Just phenomenal effort by those guys. And it's a shame that it ended in a defeat, right? Which we'll get into. But, on the one hand, I'm proud of our guys for the way that they competed. They just didn't come out there and just do status quo. Like they got after it. They got after it. They really did. They really got after it. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because this team, they gave it their all. And, because of the kicker, and you could argue coaching and the timeout or whatever, but I got to be honest. For me, man, this game's on the kicker. This game's on the kicker. Now, is it Raheem Morris's fault? Absolutely. Because we shouldn't be at week 9 still talking about a kicker. You should have gotten a kicker in the offseason. Just, and the fact that you made the comment about the emotional bank with Koo, oh my God, that thing is aging so poorly, and it's probably going to help It's just not good. It's not a good look. But anyway, we got business to get into. So, Penix threw for 221 yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions. Drake London had 8 receptions, 118 yards, 3 TDs. We had a missed point after attempt that basically lost us the game. On the final drive, we had a false start and an intentional grounding call. And the defense allowed 21 points in the first half. In the second half, they only allowed 3 points. So we made adjustments in the second half. Okay. Our defense was great in the second half. You only allowed them 3 points. And we came back from, I believe, 10 points down to, well, we should have tied it. We didn't. We should have. But again, what an effort by this team, man. 6 sacks yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sacks yesterday and 2 turnovers. I mean, what else do you want? I mean, great effort by the defense. Great effort by the offense. I know there were times where we didn't look great and we kind of stuttered, stumbled in the first half, but when we needed it, it was there. We scored points yesterday, and it should have been a better result. And it's, as far as I'm concerned, that's on the kicker. You're talking about an extra point. You're not talking about a field goal of 50. You're talking about an extra point. You should be able to make an extra point, and it's just it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. I believe, and I was talking with my friend Miss Carrie, but she said in 44 years, the Falcons are the first team to lose a game where they had 6 sacks and 2 turnovers. First team to do it. Which is the most Falcon thing ever. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's oh my God, man. Can you believe that? I mean, 6 sacks. We dominated them yesterday. 6 sacks, 2 turnovers. Penix threw for 3 touchdowns. Drake caught all 3. Oh man, I don't know. It's tough. Raheem Morris commented that there was nothing wrong with Zach Robinson's play calling. Praised Penix's poise and the offensive line effort. 2 halftime adjustments, quicker passes, more motion. Bijan featured. Hey, it might have been too little, too late. Look, Falcons. They played yesterday. Zach Robinson, believe it or not, called a good game. Once he started to just, I'm going to get my ball. I'm going to get the ball to my guys. So once he made an effort to get it to Drake, to get it to Pitts, to get it to Bijan, it seemed to flow better. Okay. Now you could argue you probably should have done a lot more of that in the first half, and you could have, but you tied the touchdown with 3 minutes left. You gotta make that extra point. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for missing that kick. It's just not. I'm sorry, it's just not. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's nothing you can say. And I'm listening to radio pundits today, and they're saying, it's like when the big moments happen, we just can't execute, right? Like you get the ball back yesterday, and the center snaps the ball early, which, by the way, supposedly there was this phantom clap, where Raheem said that the Patriots were, clapping the ball. And what that means basically is when you're in a hostile environment or when you're at an opposing team stadium and you can't hear, a lot of times the quarterback will clap to signal to snap the ball. And according to Raheem, the Patriots clapped, which forced the center to snap the ball. Now, there's no video evidence of that. There have been several online sources who've submitted videos. And to this point, we've not been able to find where someone clapped. But, whether they clapped or not, what made it worse is Penix, because he wasn't ready for the snap. I think he kind of panicked and threw the ball down because he wasn't trying to take a sack, I'm sorry. And it made it worse because I think we lost 10 yards and it was a loss of down. We got John Brooks in the chat. John Brooks says, fire Raheem, hashtag fire Raheem, hashtag fire Zach. Yeah, I don't have an issue with it, John Brooks. At this point, I really don't, sir. I do not have an issue with it. It is what it is. If that's what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. Totally understand. Totally understand. Yeah, I got you, John. Totally understand, man. It is just crazy that it's crazy that we got 6 sacks yesterday, 2 turnovers, and we lost the game. And it just feels like only our beloved Atlanta Falcons would do that. So we had 2 backup guards in the game yesterday. Bergeron and Lindstrom both went out. Now, to my understanding, their injuries should not prevent them from starting the next game. I hope it doesn't. But that certainly didn't help. But again, came down, scored. It's just this one hurts because this was a must-win game. You're now 3-5. You're kind of just on the outskirts of the playoffs looking in, and you got a whole lot of teams you got to hop over. John Brooks says, too well, I like what you said. There's no excuse, and I'm tired of hearing that we are going to fix it and deal. It's getting old. Yeah, John Brooks, you're right. It is getting old. I mean, it feels like, John, to be honest with you, it feels like we have the talent. We just don't have the coaching staff. Bijan Robinsons don't grow on trees. Drake London's don't grow on trees. Kyle Pitts don't grow on trees. Michael Penix doesn't grow on trees, and you have this core of players. And it feels like if we had Kyle Shanahan in here, this team would be, 7-2, 8-1. It feels like if we had, Ben Johnson from the Bears, this team would be, 9-1 or 7-2, 8-1 or whatever. It feels like if we had a competent, well, I shouldn't say competent. It feels like if we had a better offensive coordinator, that your results would be better, right? It feels like the record would be better. John Brooks says, I agree. We don't have the coaching. We had a chance to win that game yesterday, and whether the defense clapped it or not, it doesn't matter. We should have won the game. We should have won the game. We should have kicked the dag blasted extra point. That's number one. That is first and foremost. You should have kicked that extra point. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. That is an extra point. That is essentially a chip shot. If you can't make that, then you need to go do something else. And it's unfortunate that this is the third time a kicking situation has cost us the game. It happened in the game against Tampa Bay. You didn't kick it in the game against the 49ers because you felt like you couldn't make it. And again, we shouldn't be here at game 9 or on the precipice of game 9, still talking about a field goal kicker. That should have been addressed in the offseason. And not with some kicker that really wasn't competition. That should have been addressed in the offseason. That is a failure point of Raheem and or Terry. Now, I like Terry. Terry's been cooking. I don't have an issue with Terry. If you do decide to relieve Raheem of his duty, I'd like for Terry to stay on. But the bottom line is we continue to have these items where things go unaddressed until it's too late, and now we have to deal with it. And it just feels like we are wasting our talent cycle, right? Every NFL team goes through what I'd like to call a talent cycle, meaning you have a period of time where you have really good talent, either offensively or defensively. You have really good talent, and if you're prudent and if you're wise and you can match that talent with a really good coach, then you can make some steps, right? You can advance in the playoffs. Doesn't mean you make the Super Bowl. Got to have a little bit of luck to do that. But if you are so lucky as to have a synergy of good coaching and good players, you can make a run. Okay. We've drafted on offense very well. We have a litany of weapons, right? We've got Drake, who's a madman. Drake is a stud. You've got Bijan, who's a stud. You've got Kyle Pitts, who's a stud. You've got Mooney, who, when healthy, is probably one of the most open receivers in the league when healthy. You got Tyler Algier. You have an assortment of weapons, but you don't know how to use them. right? It's like it's like owning a 50 cal but not knowing how to shoot a gun, or maybe I should use a less violent example. It's like owning a Ferrari not knowing how to drive a stick. Yeah, you own a great car, but it's not going to move out of the driveway. You don't know how to drive it. And that is my issue with this current iteration of Falcons is I feel like we are going to miss our opportunity because we do not have the coaching staff to elevate the play of the players. And it is becoming painfully obvious. And look, I love Raheem. I do. I am a fan. I think he is an elegant speaker, very articulate, very motivational. Love to hear him talk. That doesn't mean the man can run an organization, right? It just doesn't. And look, I'm hopeful. I hold out hope that we can win 10 games in a row or 9 games in a row or whatever. But the numbers say differently, right? So I don't know. John Brooks says we choose Romo over Koo. I mean, Koo missed one kick. Ever since Koo left, we had kicking problems. We didn't even use Tyler yesterday, and he never got a touch. Yes, I think he got 2 or 3. I think he might have run the ball 3 times, but we didn't use him that much. But the bottom line is, look, it should have been 24-24. Everything you said is true, John, but it should have been 24-24. And that's on the kicker. It's bottom line. It's the NFL. Things are not always going to go your way. But when you get an opportunity, you have to seize it. It's 24-24. That's on the kicker. Now, you want to say we've got the ball back and poo-pooed it. Yeah, we did. But it should have been tied. Should have been tied. So for me, that loss is on the kicker. Bottom line, and by default, it's on Raheem because we shouldn't be here still talking about a kicker in week 8. That should have been addressed in the offseason. Whatever you had to do, whether it was sign a guy, draft a guy, whatever you trade for a guy, you needed a kicker and you didn't go get it. Right. And that's another one of my issues with this team is that we put our head in the sand, we cover our eyes. We don't go out and address certain issues, right? Falcons need a linebacker. They clearly need a linebacker, right? Eagles are making trades left and right. It's November the 3rd. I haven't heard the Falcons making a trade. Now, if they have to this point, then I'm going to profusely apologize to everyone within the sound of my voice. But I don't see that they've made a trade. Okay? You need a linebacker. You need a receiver. You so need a receiver. Okay? Hopefully you don't need offensive linemen. I've not seen the Falcons do anything. And, again, trade deadline is tomorrow, I think. John Brooks says T. Will Raheem is a good speaker. That's all he is. That is all Raheem is. Coach speak. We are going to fix blah, 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 blah. Same old. Raheem is a great speaker. That's great. He needs to sell cars. Hey, John Brooks, you'll get no disagreement from me, sir. You won't. I have been a Raheem defender, but I can't defend him anymore. Love the guy, but he may not be the guy to run the Falcons organization, or run the team. He may not be, I don't know. I hold out hope, but he's definitely starting to lose his luster a bit. So yeah. Rich McKay had an interview a few days ago, to which it came out that he is, to a certain extent, still involved with certain Falcons decisions. And this rubbed a lot of fans the wrong way because we were told that he was only dealing with Atlanta United business or stadium business. Now, what I will say is, there are certain high level decisions that he may need to be on, i.e., we're going to market this player. We're not going to market that player. That has something to do with the stadium and tickets. And I get it. But, it really just depends on what high level decisions he's involved in. Right. And we don't know that. So I'm not going to speculate. But again, to me, you gotta we should have won that game yesterday. We should have won that game yesterday. That's just the bottom line, man. That is the bottom line. We should have won the game yesterday. And then there's just is no excuse for it, guys. It's Monday. We got 20 minutes left. So I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. You want to come in here and talk about it? Come on in here and talk about it. There's the link. But as far as I'm concerned, that yesterday, that loss is on the kicker. Nothing more, nothing less. Could we have made some moves or different moves? Yeah, but if you make that extra point, this is a different ball game, and we may be talking about a Falcon victory, and we're not. And that needs to be addressed. Whatever we're going to do with this kicker, it needs to be addressed. Um, we need a linebacker. No disrespect to Bertrand, but I really like him on special teams. I think you probably want to keep him there. I don't see there being a benefit to him playing linebacker. You got you've got Ronnie Harris, you've got Josh. I can't think of his name, but I don't see an advantage to Bertrand playing linebacker at all. Do not see it. So again, the link is there. We're on for another 18 minutes. If you guys want to hop on and talk about it, you can. Got my brother in the chat. What's going on, LBB? How you doing, bro? Hopefully all is well. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, man. So the link's in the chat. Anybody want to hop in? You can. Again, we've got about 18 minutes left before I have to go make the world safe for wireless customers everywhere. So you guys want to hop on for a few, it's fine. John Brooks says we need a space eater in the middle. That is what we need, and we need another kicker. We need those two things. Yes, we do. All right. Somebody just joined us. Who joined us? You know what? Let me make room for this person. Yeah, who just joined us? Who is this?
Me. You can't see me?
No, I can't. I can't.
What's good? What's happening?
How you doing, little big brother? You doing all right?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
All right, man. Well, good to hear your voice, brother. I'm glad to hear you. And
yeah, I was about to call you, and I was like, let me check YouTube and see if he live first. And lo and behold, here you are.
Oh, I'm here, brother. So, hey, man, let's talk about this, man. And you know what's sad, Eric, is our Falcons really played their hearts out yesterday. Let me tell you.
Man, I'm not even mad. I get more disappointed with these
Right.
Falcons than anything because all the talent that's on this team, man. This might be one of the most talented rosters I've ever seen.
It is.
It is one of the most talented. Well, not might be. It is one of the most talented rosters I have ever seen the Falcons have. And they keep losing games off stupid mistakes. It's disappointing.
Bro, let me tell you something. Carrie always teases me. Let me tell you something. I've been no, I'm kidding. Let me tell you something, Eric. This may be, without a doubt, the most talented Falcons roster sans 2016.
Yeah.
You've got Drake London. Drake Londons don't grow on trees. You've got Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinsons don't grow on trees. You've got Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts don't grow on trees. You've got Michael Penix, who could arguably be a great quarterback with the right coaching staff. That arm.
Man, he balled yesterday. We started slow, but he balled yesterday.
He did. That arm does not grow on trees. And what is sad is I feel like this coaching staff, and I'm just going to say it, it doesn't feel like they can get us to where we need to be, Eric. I mean, it's unfortunate, and then our defense got 6 sacks yesterday.
I don't even think that. I think that they can, but they're just so inconsistent. I think the inconsistency of them, it's like they're still figuring it out. But I don't know if they're going to figure it out this year enough to be consistent or not. And then I don't know if losing Zach is a bad or a good thing after they do figure it out. Because I don't think Zach's coming back next year. So if we figure it out, Now, then what happens at the end of the year?
I think
Oh,
Zach.
yeah, start all over again.
I
I
think he's
think,
going to Oklahoma State. I think he's going
yeah,
to Oklahoma
yeah, I
State.
think Zach's out of here. One
Yeah.
way or another, I think Zach's out of here. I think and yeah, I think he's going to Oklahoma State too.
Yeah. William Amy says Helms need to start at middle linebacker. Hey, I don't have an issue with that, William Amy. 'Cause he can't be worse than he who will remain nameless. I'm not gonna say his name, but he cannot be worse than 40. Okay.
Man, I think putting that big stupid helmet on makes it even worse. And then you can see
It
all his
does.
things.
It oh my god, it does. Oh my god.
It makes him look even dumber with that big ass helmet on.
I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it, but it does. It really does. And
It's like
you know what?
all the stupid stuff he's doing is just standing out. We see a big. He's like me at the stadium with the big hat on.
I'm not, you know what? I went hard on JD the other day. I'm not going to do that, but I agree with you 100%. We got my best friend in the chat, Mr. Lamar Johnson. What's up, T. Will and Eric? Would you have punted on the last possession with a little over 2 minutes left in the game? Mo, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's fourth and what was it fourth and 20, fourth and 18 or something like that. You're on your 30-yard line. If you don't get it there, you've essentially given up a field goal or another possession, and then it's a 4-point game, and now you got to score a touchdown, and you only have 2 timeouts left. Mo, I don't think he really had a choice. But Eric, let me ask you: Would you have punted it there if you were Raheem in that situation? Uh,
Um, no,
okay, so I think it's like fourth and 18, Eric. You're on the 30.
no. Oh yeah, fourth. I mean, yeah, I would have put it then. But shit, did you watch the Chiefs did that and then picked it up? I thought they was insane. So yeah, I would have punted.
I
Because I
mean,
thought they was insane to see. I think it was fourth and 18 or fourth and 17. One of them might have been fourth and 16. It was something like that. Though. It was something ridiculous. And I
yeah,
remember seeing it, and I was like, "They going for it."
yeah,
I was like, "This is insane. Why are you even going for it?"
yeah,
And then picked it up clean. I
yeah.
was like, "Wow."
I mean, and to your point, I mean, I don't think there's a wrong answer there. Lamar says to me it was do or die at that point. I don't think there's a wrong answer, but it's just if you don't get it now, you've just made it really difficult on yourself because they're going to at least kick a field goal, and now you're down by 4 points and you need a touchdown, and you're probably not going to have any timeouts.
Yeah,
So,
but here's why we don't go for that, and maybe somebody else does. You got three injured offensive linemen up there, and it's kind of difficult to hold the ball that long to get those deep routes out like that.
right,
So
right.
I, I get punting it right there.
Yeah. It's just what's unfortunate to me is, man, Drake, Kyle, and Bijan all made great catches yesterday. That first throw to Kyle, where he stretches out full extension. If he doesn't stretch out, he doesn't catch that. Catches that ball, comes down on it, brings it in. Bijan made 2 catches yesterday where that ball wasn't even near him. Hops up in the air, left hand, snatches it,
Yeah,
and then turns around and gets 2 or 3 yards out of it. And he did that twice. And I'm gonna say something, Eric. And look it, bro. We've been Falcon fans forever, so I respect your opinion. But I'm gonna say what I got to say. You know what I mean? I feel like that Drake London catch in the end zone is the best catch we have seen since Julio's Super Bowl catch. Because he has to go up one-handed. I think he went up with his right hand, bring it down, bring it into his body, get his left foot
it,
down, get his right leg down, roll over it, and hang on to it. And he did that. Bro, that's one of the best catches I've ever seen in my life.
that
Now,
deep ball to Drake.
well, yeah, where he that was
Drake
a
went off
catch.
yesterday.
That was a great catch, but he was pissed off. He was
Yeah,
pissed off because he had Christian. But that was a great, but a better catch. To me, it is more difficult, Eric, to go up. Now, so it's on your outside shoulder, right? It's
yeah,
outside shoulder. You got to go up. You got to bring it down. You got to get your leg and another ligament part of your body down inside the end zone, then you got to maintain possession of that ball as you go to the ground. That was one of the greatest catches I've ever seen, Eric. Now, let me
All of
tell you,
the great catches I'm thinking about are over the Patriots. Why do we keep losing to these motherfuckers with these great
I
catches?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Every one of them that I'm
That,
thinking about too came in a loss, and is over the Patriots too. I still take Julio's catch over that one
oh
though.
no, 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 no,
That-
no! Julio's catch is the greatest catch I've ever seen. If for
yeah,
nothing else, and what people don't realize, Julio is 6 foot what? 6'4", 6'5".
man, the placement of the ball and that
Like that's
catch
that's what
was
I'm trying to
ridiculous.
confirm it. He's 6'5", right, Eric?
Julio 6'4".
Okay, that pass was 7 feet in the air.
Yeah,
It might have been 7.5 feet in the air. So he's got to go up, catch it,
but
have the presence of mind.
the
Yeah.
pass was perfectly
Oh no, the
placed
pass was
too,
perfect.
right over
Everything.
the
Yeah.
defender. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Let me tell you something. It was a great pass. It was an even better catch because Matt threw it where only Julio could catch it. Right. So
Yep.
he throws it to your point, because he's got to put it out of the reach of the linebacker who's in line following Julio or whoever the defender was, linebacker, safety, whoever. But he puts it out of his reach. He puts it where only Julio can get it, but Julio still has to go up to about 7 feet 2 inches, catch that ball, then go dead leg, come down, toe drag swag, get
Yeah.
both toes down, then fall to the ground. And then maintain it as you fall to the ground. Which, if you're coming from 7 feet 2 inches in the air, that is not a simple feat. That is the greatest catch that I have seen. That is the
Yeah.
greatest catch that I have seen in the modern day era. Just from there was the Lynn Swan catch in the Super Bowl, but to me, the degree of difficulty for what Julio had to do was a little more in that situation. That's just me. You could argue
Yeah.
that, but that was the greatest that I've seen. I agree with you. But
Yeah.
me, Eric, the second greatest was that one he made yesterday. Give me your thoughts on that.
I'm trying to think of a second greatest catch, and you might be right.
I mean, I can't.
I
I'll
mean,
be
we
honest.
talking Falcons or we talking overall
We're
everybody?
talking Falcons. We're talking Falcons.
Okay, yeah, yeah, you might be right.
I mean, I cannot, bro. I cannot think of another catch, and that's why I was disappointed because those guys, man, they competed yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
They competed yesterday. They came out. I'm sure they heard all that noise all week. Y'all lost to the Dolphins. Blah 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 blah. They blocked that out. Went into the most. And let me tell you something. Philly is unpleasant. Okay. You know, Philly is an unpleasant place, but New England is not far off. We saw a bunch of 28-3 signs, which at this point it
New
does.
England might be worse against us.
It might.
That's
They
the
might be.
thing.
They might be.
It's not so much is that fan base. It's that fan base against us is
Yes.
ridiculous.
Yes.
They
Correct.
get racist.
Correct.
They get real nasty.
They do. They do. And in spite of all of that, those guys competed their butts off. And Eric, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was proud of the players. Well,
Yeah,
with the exception of the kicker. But I was proud. I was proud, man. I was proud of the effort they displayed. Look, it's 21-7. It's in the first half. If they go down and score a touchdown there, that game's over. And Jalen Walker's not going to be denied. He gets in that backfield, knocks that ball out. JPJ picks that thing up, man, and he knew what to do with it. He is on his way to score a touchdown. He gets tracked down. If they don't make that play, Eric, that game probably gets out of hand because we're now down by 3 possessions, as opposed to making it a one-score game, with we did with that immediate touchdown. And then in the second half, Jesse Bates, Mama, there go that man again. He comes up with the interception, and Eric, we got 6 sacks.
yep.
I mean, I don't know what else the defense could have done. Like, I mean, you could say, well, okay, they got you on that one play.
Man, where we lost this game was in the first half. They kicked in the second half. Once we was down 21-7, they start playing ball. Then they got to come out stronger than that. Well, that's the issue. You came out. They did the opposite of what they normally was doing, but they got to play a complete game. We haven't seen a complete game yet.
Yeah.
We need all 4 quarters.
Yeah.
We came out eh, to a especially on defense. Defense came out and they just ran over the defense. When they put them 20, well, they got one stop in the middle of that, but for the most part, they got to stop the run.
They do.
For the third game in a row, they just keep running over the defense, and there's no answer for it.
Well, you need a you look. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but you need a linebacker, Eric.
But they did look a lot better with Jalen back. I think we was missing Jalen too in those first two
Oh, we're
games,
definitely missing Jalen. No doubt about it.
and
Jalen balled out yesterday.
we're
Uh,
missing Diablo too.
yeah. Oh, we're missing Diablo like crazy. We're missing Diablo like the deserts miss the rain. Like
Man,
bro, we are. Yeah,
what has he got? 2 more games?
I don't know. No, he's out for 4. So
Yeah,
the
so that's
injury
2 more
happened.
games.
No, the injury happened in the 49ers game. So, oh wait,
So
yeah,
he's out for 2 more
you're right.
games.
You're right. I'm tripping. You're right. Okay, I'm tripping. You're right. You're right. At least, like, we don't know if he's gonna come back. We don't know. That's the assumption, but we don't know.
Yeah, that's the time limit. I believe he'll come back after that.
Man, I hope so. But let me tell you something, and no disrespect, but 40 is killing us. 40 is 40
Man,
40 is killing us. Whenever there's a play, and I promise you, I wasn't even looking for it yesterday because I was trying to keep my emotions in check because I got so disgusted with that Miami Dolphins game. But every time somebody got loose, I look up and 40's not too far around, either running behind, getting run over, something.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And this 40 is killing us, bro. 40 is, it is what it is. I'd like to see, you know what, to William Amy's point, I wouldn't mind seeing Helms in there at line, but Helms is a
What's
thumper.
going on with Billy Bowman?
He got injured. He injured
Yeah,
his
I
leg.
know.
He injured his leg in practice, and I
Uh,
think he probably was going to be out for 3 or 4 weeks.
Is he close to coming back?
I don't know. I know that
Yeah,
it was
I think
supposed
we're
to.
missing Billy Bowman too.
Oh, we are, we are.
The Alfred ain't been that bad though.
No, he hasn't, but he's not Billy Bowman. But
Nah,
D has been serviceable.
D
D
was
has
holding
been
it
much
down for
better.
the most part.
D
Yeah,
has been
D
much better than 40. I'll say that.
yeah, D was holding it down. I mean, this last game he had a couple of passes on him in this last game, but before that, I think D was doing pretty good.
Yeah,
But I still think we're missing Billy in the run game.
we're missing Billy and everything.
Yeah.
We're missing Billy and everything. But I mean, hey, you got to deal with injuries, man. Every NFL team has to. I wouldn't mind seeing Helms out there. I wouldn't mind seeing Josh. What's his name? I know we had Ronnie Harris out there in certain situations, but to me, I like 40 on the special teams, and let's keep him there. No disrespect to him, no disrespect to him, but I've seen enough of that. We're in year 2 of that, and I
He's
mm,
definitely special.
yeah. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna touch it, but woo, boy, anyway, man. But and I think that's why I'm torn, Eric, because we competed yesterday and we deserved a better fate. And to me, it's just you could argue and say Penix shouldn't have done that with the intentional grounding, and I get it, but it's a
I
moot
mean, he really is still a rookie. It's a rookie mistake.
right,
This ain't like Matt Ryan did that shit in the Super Bowl or something.
right.
This is your rookie quarterback made a rookie mistake. I ain't mad at him. He looks like he's coming along and getting more relaxed. I was glad with Penix play yesterday.
I'm not mad at him either. You know what I mean? If anybody I'm disappointed in, it's the damn kicker because you cannot miss an extra point. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah,
There's not. This is not. There's no excuse. You know what I mean? It's a layup. You can't,
yeah.
you can't miss that. It's like missing a layup to tie the game,
We
right?
we
Oh, it's
we,
a rebound. You cannot miss the putback layup. You just
so
can't.
we should have really had a kicking competition with other kickers instead of the kicker that we're trying to replace.
We should have really had a. We should have really went and signed a kicker in the offseason, Eric.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
talking about.
done. That's exactly what we should have done. And again, that's a Raheem thing. That is a Raheem thing. That nobody else, right? And look it.
Yep. Hold on a second. I'm listening, but go ahead.
No worries. I gotta run anyway, man. I gotta go make the streets safer for wireless customers. This was just gonna be a quick show. You know, Eric, I'm doing this show every Monday. So if you have the if you want, you know, we could do this. We could make this a weekly thing. I probably just next week I'll do it at 12. So we'll have more time. But yeah, man, I gotta run. I gotta go log in. To everybody who joined, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Best friend Lamar Johnson, thank you, brother. Love you. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining. William Amy, thank you for joining. Mr. John Brooks, thank you for joining. Huh! What is Larry Joy? Just I'm getting ready to leave. Larry, I got to go log into work. Why are you joining now? Just as I'm getting ready to leave. Jesus, man. All right, Larry. I'm gonna let you get yours in, man. Give me your thoughts, and then we gotta go. But just give me your thoughts on yesterday's game. Give me your thoughts on it.
The Falcons. Oh wow, it's just more encompassing, man. It's more lack of details,
Yeah.
and I mean, just lackadaisical. We're gonna get the play call in slow after we got a penalty, so there's no reason why the play should get in slowly. My offense coordinator's not. My offense coordinator's not talking to my quarterback on the sidelines, but he was buddy with Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins.
Right. What is
Up
that?
with that?
It,
What was up
he
with
he
that?
was sitting there with Kirk Cousins with the Microsoft with the Microsoft Surface right there in his hip pocket. But with Michael Penix, he's nowhere to be found. Why are you on the sideline, Zach? It doesn't matter. You're saying
Man, I've been seeing that since last year from training camp. I was saying that, like, you'll see a huddle of all the quarterbacks, but Michael Penix is over there on the side. He's not in the huddle with the rest of the quarterbacks.
well, here's the thing.
Is that his choice?
I
Or is
don't know.
that
I don't know whose choice it is, but I've been noticing that since he's been here that he's not been with the rest of the quarterbacks. Like they're not training him.
Look, guys, all I know is that Doug Williams' son is the only one he speaks to.
Yep.
Occasionally, when Drake London come over there, they'll talk. But my offense coordinator, who's on the field, is more concerned with giving Raheem Morris a high five than talking to the quarterback and finding out what he thought of it. But I seen him do that with, you know, he who not to be named, Kirk O'Chains. I seen him do it at last week every time.
That's a good point, Dixon.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go back and watch the game because I recorded it yesterday. I'm gonna go back and watch that because I
You'll
was
never see it.
today.
You'll
Yeah,
never.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
He tell you, I've been noticed that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it. Well, guys, look it. I hate to do this, but I got to log in at work. Dixon Way next week and going forward for the rest of the season. I'm gonna start doing shows Monday at 12. Of course, you are welcome to hop on, Larry. And Eric, if you missed the show that me, Larry, and Jordan did on Saturday, there was an exchange that was hilarious. Larry and I disagree on Thanos and his approach and whether or not he's evil. We won't get into it now, but it's a hilarious approach. I freaking loved it. Dixon Wait,
Who
he's
said he
laughing.
wasn't evil?
He's no okay. Oh God! See, why are you gonna make me? Okay, all right.
Lamar. Lamar, he justified genocide.
I did not. Okay,
He
Eric,
made the short. Go look at the short. He ain't got to
Eric,
go through it. Just go over
Eric.
the short.
Here's what I said. Okay, here's what I said. Eric and best friend Lamar. Here's what I said. I said, oh God, this is what I said. I said Mysterio because I kept calling him Mephisto. Mysterio is a more evil villain than Thanos because Mysterio did what he did to turn the world against Peter Parker for selfish reasons, right? You turned the entire world against one man for selfish reasons because you were pissed
Is
off.
it worse to turn people against
Can I? I'm,
somebody
I'm,
or kill everybody?
I'm talking about his intentions. Hang on, Eric.
Thank you,
Hang
Lamar.
on,
Thank you,
Eric.
Lamar.
Hang on. Now, first off, Eric, hold on. Just let me get it out, okay? And you should be on my team, god dang it. But anyway, I'm saying Thanos' intentions were to save the universe, okay? In his mind, because remember, this happened to his planet where it got overcrowded and everybody on the planet died because of
Thanos is like what AI. What I think AI is gonna do. What it realizes that the poison of the world is humans,
I,
but to turn around and kill all of the humans, doesn't that make you more poisonous than the?
he didn't kill all. He killed half of life, but he did it to
Oh,
save the
my
other
bad. He
half.
only did half.
It's like cutting your arm off to prevent your body from being infected. Like if you get sepsis, right? That's what Thanos was doing. Which now I'm not a fan of it, okay? And I'm not saying I agreed with him. And it was genocide, but it is not innately evil because he is trying to save as much life as he can by cutting off half of it, as
Okay,
opposed
so
to
the person that robs the bank and kills everybody
oh god,
is
okay,
he's not evil because he did it to get money for his starving dog.
oh wow,
His dog needed dog food, so he had a good reason to offer everybody in the bank and take the money. Does that does
bro.
that does,
I'm
does that does
so
that
disappointed in you.
does
You're
that make
supposed
him
to
not?
be on my side. I'm
I
so
mean, but he had a
disappointed
good
right now.
reason. He was feeding the dog.
Stop it. Oh my god. Whatever,
Dogs have
man.
rights.
Best friend, what are we
Your,
doing? Like,
Your
is
Honor,
this
I
something
rest
in
my
order?
case. I didn't even have to. I didn't even have to treat the
Larry,
witness as a hostile witness. He said
Larry,
it for me.
Larry, did you have a meeting with my brother and my best friend before this show? Because it feels like you did. Feels like you guys set me up here.
I
Lamar,
mean, it
you're
makes
supposed
no
to be on
sense.
my team.
You didn't think that one through.
I
This
did think
man,
it through.
you
I
talking about
absolutely thought it
somebody
through.
that influence you? You think that influencing is worse than killing everybody?
I'm not saying that.
Lamar,
That's
I'm,
Lamar,
I'm
exactly what
saying
you
his
said.
T
intentions.
will, T will. Let me explain what I said. Okay, because you spoken now. I said you're comparing an internet troll
Oh
to
God.
someone that committed mass genocide across the universe.
Right.
Not an internet troll.
I'm saying his
That's what Mysterio
intentions.
was.
His
Mysterio was an internet
intentions.
troll.
Oh
Am I
my.
lying, Lamar?
Oh,
Lamar, am I lying? He was an
oh my
internet troll.
God.
That's why I call him the worst villain. I
God.
think he got offended by that. So he wanted to back up Mysterio by putting down Thanos.
Get
But
offended. I'm just,
but but in his hubris on trying to boost up Mysterio, he overlooked the mass genocide that Thanos put on the universe.
oh wow.
And he
Oh wow.
basically accepted it and was like, oh no, he's not a bad guy. He's innocent.
I did not
Yeah.
accept it.
So am I wrong, Lamar? Am I
Oh
tripping?
my God. Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh, this is fun. Almighty Push says we got the Colts, and that's it as far as crazy competition. Either we go 12-5 or 11-6 the rest of the season. Hey man, from your mouth to God's ears, bro. I hope you are right. John Brooks says, are we talking about Rey Mysterio? He is a villain. Laugh out loud. JKT will. And Lamar says, I'm digging a hole for myself. Whatever. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. We got to roll, Larry. I hope we see you this coming Saturday. I really do. 'Cause we have to continue this. And Eric, you, me, and probably Carrie next Monday. Hopefully, we'll be talking about a Falcons victory.
Yeah, my thing is with Mondays, it's gotta you gotta see what the market does.
Okay.
I come look after I get out of the market. But if the market give me what I want real quick, then yeah, cool.
Okay.
But
No, hey, brother, that's fine. Whatever works for you, man. It's just it's a better show when my brother's on with me. That's all I'm saying. And it's a better show when
I
Larry's on.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
It's a better show when Larry's on with me. Although Larry's wrong. But anyway, it's okay. Larry, tell these folks that I can find you.
Let's give points to the genocidal maniac that looks like Grimace. Okay, yeah.
Semantics, whatever. Tell these folks where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find us at 5:30 on the Dixon Way on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, and X. We're going to be doing the Falcon in review. We're going to be going over this, and we will not be agreeing with Thanos was right. Even though I think they should have explored that in the MCU, because the blip, as they call it, the snap, was the most interesting thing coming out of that. And they should have studied the psychology like they were starting to do in Infinity War when Cap was going to, AU meetings. But yeah, we'll be talking about we may need an AU meeting for this Falcon team. But we'll get into that at 5:30, man. Y'all come check us out, please.
AA meeting.
Yeah, AAU. That's what I meant. Yeah, AA. Yeah. That, whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
AAA. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what I meant.
All right. You guys want to find my little brother? You can find him in section 101 at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, even if we losing, I'm still be there.
That's right. That's right. And damn it, I love that guy, even though he's wrong. And I'm not going to tell you where you can find my best friend because that's his business, but he's wrong too, Lamar. Hey, everybody who joined, even my brother, my best friend, and especially Larry, thank you guys for joining. You guys
imagine if Thanos was the snap right now.
I'm not going anywhere. You guys are going.
As opposed to,
but yo, no. What
as opposed to me trolling? Which one would be more evil?
I guess I'll see y'all in 5 years then. I'll let you know what happens.
Hold up, man. What if he snaps and Raheem and Zach is still here?
Oh God! Oh God! Only in the mind of Larry. Oh God! Ugh. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Okay. Anyway, hey man, I love Raheem. Anyway, thank you guys for joining.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe he could just get rid of Zach.
maybe. I'm okay with that. Hey, you guys can see us at For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube. Come check us out. My man Larry has a show tonight at 5:30. My brother is a frequent guest on the show. I mean, he's my brother, so damn, anytime I want him on the show, you may as well say he's a member because he's my brother. You guys have
had my own show, but hey,
what is he? You talk about with me, or you talk about your own show?
You.
We do have a show. We have whatever show you want to come on, bro. You're welcome to come on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just a high powered guest.
Oh God. You see what I got to deal with, Larry? It's what I got to deal with. Okay.
Hey man, you the one that said we were supposed to have been doing this show every week, and we did it. Yes.
You talking about the Thursday show?
No, I thought it was Friday. It might have been Thursday.
Yeah, my hours changed, but we'll work it out, brother. We will work it out. Either way, we'll work it out. But hey, man, thank God for bringing all of y'all in my path. Thank you for joining me on the show. Appreciate that. You guys could have been anywhere. You chose to be with me. I so appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you guys have a great week. Dixon Way, have a great show tonight. Unfortunately, I'll be working, but I will check you out. Eric, have a great day, brother. And hey, man, thank God for waking me up. Thank God for my brother and Jack Spade giving me my start in this business. You guys have an amazing day. Thanks, everybody.
ATL. Through the highs and the heartbreaks, we still stand. Dirty birds forever. Let's get it. Year after year, we've been riding through the storm. Red and black in my veins, that loyalty is one. We don't fold, we don't run, even when the pain hits. Cause every loss just reminds us what greatness is. We show up cold nights or the Georgia sun. Cause every Sunday we believe that our time gon' come. We ain't perfect, but we faithful and we never switch. We the city of the A, yeah, we built for this. We don't need pretty words, just heart on the field we deserve. Put the work in, earn that glory. Bring our city back to the story. We'll ride till the wheels fall off. We ain't never gonna break. Win or lose, we stand tall for the A. You can doubt us, talk loud, but we still hold steady. Cause we here and we faithful and we always ready. It's the dirty, prove the dirty. If you bout it, then prove the dirty. We'll believe when you fight for the city.